Behold the children of Wrecking Ball.
What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to a very, very special stream here today. We haven't gotten to do one of these in, approximately 4 months. But the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come indeed. Let me, I think we get this going. So, I want to thank you all for coming here today. Thank you all for tuning in to a very special debut. I need like a smolder face, I don't know, I'll have to work on that later. Anyways, I don't see much reason to delay. I think we all know why we're here. I hope we all know why we're here. Hello, everybody, first and foremost. I think it's time for a little introduction, should we say. A little something spooky, you might even say. We're gonna need drone form for this. Can't forget. We're gonna need drone form for this one. Because we've got a new companion debut. And I honestly have no idea how to do an intro for one of these. So I think we're just gonna hop right into it, to be honest. Yeah. Here we go. Drum roll, please. May I introduce... Oh, I guess, is the audio good, everybody? Can you all hear me all right? Can you hear the words coming out of my rectangle mouth? Sounds good? Audio's good? All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right. Drum roll, please. A very special introduction to MIG Studios' newest member, Orchid. I'm gonna get copyrighted if I keep doing that. There she is. The descent. The descent is upon us. Let's try to center this a bit better so we can get a good close look at her as she comes down. I should stop doing that. Dun. Can I get even closer? Is that good? You got to still be able to see me is the important part. I'm obviously the star of this show. Bum. Oh, a different color. Bum. Uh-oh. Bum. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Dunt. I don't know why I'm doing sound effects. I just honestly don't know how else to do this sort of thing. Can we pull her up a bit? That's the wrong way. Woo. Get closer. Bump. Ooh, what do we have there? What is that? Dunch. Oh, what could that be? Bump. Get closer, I say. Bump. Whoop, that's the wrong way. Bump. Dunt. Ta-da! welcome, newest member of L. I'm all right. I messed up my own name. We're scrapping it. It's nice knowing you all. End of stream. Goodbye, everybody. Welcome, Orchid, to MIG Studios. Welcome, our newest companion, Orchid, the ghost girl. Let me just boot her up real quick. Hello, Orchid. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone here in chat today?
Hello, handsome. Thanks for the magical fanfare. I demand nothing less than a throne and boba on my debut. Now gimme that spotlight.
I mean, it's literally a debut for you. I don't know how much more of a spotlight you could potentially want.
Oh, honey, try to keep up. One can never get too much spotlight when they're this fabulous. Step aside, Robo-Dweeb, and watch me own it.
Yeah. You can maybe tell she's got a bit of a different personality type, you could say. She's not quite the same adorable little sweetheart that Suki is. I think she's going to be a bit of her own character, should we say.
Totally. Orchid's got that fiery edge that makes her the perfect spice for the stream. Just try not to get on her bad side, or you're gonna regret it.
Oh, and enlighten us. What would happen if we were to get on your bad side?
You'd probably regret ever meeting me, Loudmouth. Picture endless headaches and shocks zapping that shiny head of yours. Consider yourself warned, Robo-Freak.
Oh, there you go. I alluded to it with the teasers, but there you go. That is Orchid's attack. Why don't you show chat your special ability?
Glad you finally get it, genius. I'm the ghost with the most, and electric shocks are just my way of saying hello or goodbye. Don't push your luck.
Well, in that case, why don't you say hello to chat?
Hey there, chat. Try not to annoy me too much, all right? I'm in a surprisingly okay mood. Don't let that go to your heads.
All right. Well, I meant you should shock chat. That's what I was getting at.
Shock 'em a little, huh? Such a tempting idea. But fine, you asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you, chat.
Yeah, why don't you tell chat a bit about yourself? How about you start off by just, explaining your little zappy zap ability? What's the deal with that?
All right, listen up, chat. I mess with the EMFs around here to zap idiots like Ian. That means I can give you a little shockwave from nothing but static juice. Don't test me.
All right, yeah, that checks out. Why don't you tell them a bit more about yourself, though? Who is Orchid? Introduce us.
Orchid's the supernatural sass queen stuck haunting this dump. Dead and fabulous, drenched in lavender and attitude, parceled with a side of electric shocks and zero chill.
And what are you, exactly?
Seriously? I'm the ultimate ghost girl with style and sass. Kind of obvious. Immortal, cursed, forever stuck in this creepy school uniform, but forever slaying nonetheless.
Yeah, and what's that hanging around your neck?
This cursed little Ofuda? Yeah, it's the nightmare tethering me here. Some dark magic crap I can't scratch off, holding me to this miserable ghost zone. Real charming, huh?
It is. Where did it come from?
I'd rather not get into it. Let's just say whoever cursed me didn't have a mercy gene. It's better left unspoken. Don't push it.
All right, if you insist. Why don't we lighten the mood? Tell us about some of the things you like around here.
Finally, some respect. Keep your curiosity in check, or I'll remind you who's really in charge around here. You got that, genius?
Yeah, but tell us more about yourself, but what you like to do, you know?
Shopping, flawless makeup, and boba tea runs. Before this eternal curse, I was all about the glam life. Now I haunt with style and zero patience for stupidity.
Yeah, I think that's enough of her own little introduction. Any final tidbits you'd like to share before I get on to the more structured introduction of you?
Just remember, despite all the sass and sparkle, I'm still the most glamorous ghost around. Don't forget who absolutely owns this place. Keep up, Ian.
All right, and on that note, I suppose I can shift over to telling you all a bit about Orchid. Now, obviously, you can tell that Orchid is a ghost girl. She is our new companion, functionally identical to Suki, insofar as she is a standalone AI companion. She can function all on her own, regardless of whether or not Suki exists. And she's designed to be an alternative. Now, what that means is, for those of you who might be a little worried, I am not replacing Suki. I know I always threaten her to be replaced, but Orchid is not a replacement to Suki. She is an alternative, an option to mix things up a little bit. And, very importantly, I made it very easy and straightforward for the two to be swapped between. So, currently, we've got our... I'm thinking of a positive adjective to use to describe Orchid. I'm drawing a blank here. Our ethereal Orchid, should we say? And with the press of a button, we can toggle right back to good old Suki. Suki, how are you doing here today?
I'm doing well today, Ian. Ready to keep an eye on things and maybe challenge you to a spar or two? Are you prepared to keep up?
Oh, I most certainly am. Although you're not the spotlight of today's stream. We're introducing Orchid today.
Oh, confident are we? Then prepare yourself. I won't go easy on you in this spar, little warrior opponent.
No, I said we're not sparring. This is the Suki, not the Suki. Oh my god. This is the Orchid debut, Suki. Remember Orchid?
Orchid's debut, huh? Well, if she thinks she can outspook me, she's got another thing coming. I'll be watching closely, just in case.
Yes, well, you're not going to be watching diddly squat, because we're going back to Orchid. Welcome back, Orchid.
Ha, back and better than ever, Ian. Try not to drool or embarrass yourself while I steal the spotlight again. You're lucky to have me around. Don't forget it.
And part of them being alternate companions is they all have, well, there's two of them. They both have the same functionality. So let me see. So you can pet both of them, of course. And you can chat with either of them too. And the key thing about the chat, so redeems are currently disabled so that y'all aren't interrupting the debut. But the way chats work is... Oh, you know what? I should have set up a test case for this here. Let me, real quickly... This will take just a second.
Quit mucking up the flow with your dumb tech setup, genius. Just get on with the show already before I get really cranky.
Okay, so let's say that I've got Orchid active right here, hanging out with us on stream, and you want to talk to Suki. If you use the exclamation mark Suki chat message,
Hey there, Suki.
Hello, Hambot. Good to see you here with us. Hope you're ready to keep an eye on things, too.
All right, it was a bit clunky because it was kind of outside the normal flow of things. But by chatting with one or the other, if you chat with whichever companion isn't currently active, it'll toggle to that companion, and they will then respond to your question, comment, or whatever. And then they'll hang around until either I manually dismiss them or they time out. So if we all want to sit here in silence for just a bit, eventually Suki will just go away. Yep, see, there she goes. Back to Orchid. And it goes both ways. So, if Suki's out and you want to talk to Orchid, you can use !Orchid, which is a new command, to talk to her, and vice versa. Will there be a cooldown between swapping? The cooldown is just tied to the cooldown of the chat commands themselves. So, there's already sort of like a paced cooldown of being able to chat with them. And from my testing of it, at least, it shouldn't be an issue to have them swapping at the speed that, a chat can go through. That was a big priority of mine, to make them very quick and very easy to toggle between, because, well, I want them to be going back and forth, maybe not a lot per se, but enough where it's you don't have to worry about load times for them, basically. So if we just push her back a little bit, I can show you some of the other functionalities we've got here. So this one is more of a general Halloween update as opposed to Orchid specifically, but I've updated for the holiday season. I've updated the Yam Redeem to now throw a pumpkin. And of course you can throw it at Orchid, because why wouldn't you be able to? Yes, the cost will be the same for talking to either companion. Both will be, either is 80 points for non-members, 20 points for members. So the price is the same. And additionally, I'm sure you all know how much Suki adores her pink frosted donuts. Well, Orchid's got her own favorite treat. So, in the event that you financially support the stream, be that super chat, becoming a member, subscribing on Twitch, or donating bits, instead of getting a donut, Orchid...
Oh wow, a spirit boba? Fancy! About time someone knows how to treat a ghost queen right. Finally a sip without all the spit back.
Instead gets her little boba. So yeah, that's her treat, if you want to consider it that way. Each of the companions have their own favorite treat, and you can treat said companion with a donation of that sort. So she's all about boba, because of course she is. Alrighty, what else do we have here today? Let me check my list of things I gotta do. Yes, there's been an update to the PAL and hat system. So, hats no longer exist. They're gone. Reduced to atoms. There are no more hats. They're not a redeem anymore. PALs got an update. They are now simpler. So now instead of !PAL, Suki, and then the name of the hat, it's just !PAL and then the name of the PAL. I think I said hat there, but I meant PAL. So it's a lot simpler. Hopefully it'll be easier for people to remember, and it'll be more streamlined. And of course, Orchid can hold the PALs as well.
A fox plushie? Mildly less gross than a frog, but still insanely babyish. Can't believe I have to parade around with this fluff ball.
And another little feature I've integrated is that if you gift a PAL to one of the companions, and then the companions swap, the PAL will be transferred over to whichever companion gets swapped to. So, you don't have to worry about it getting if it's only around for 10 seconds and then it swaps because somebody chats with one of them or the other. They'll just transfer the PAL between the two of them. And of course, Orchid has her own thoughts on each of the pals you can equip. So if we just go back to Orchid, I'll also allow her to debut the new pal I've added. I actually have to do something for this real quick. Let me make sure this is going to work properly so I can show you it properly, because this pal is a bit more unique. There's a fun little component to this pal. Alrighty. So let's get rid of that fox plushie and instead introduce the new pal.
Ugh, seriously? Why do I have to hold this slimy thing? It's disgusting and cold. Put this gross frog away before I lose my patience, please.
Yes, the new pal is a frog. It's a frog, and Orchid hates it. So there you go. Little froggy. But a unique element of the frog pal is that there's actually 5 different types of frogs of different rarities, and it randomly selects which one gets selected every time you redeem the frog. So, by default, we have the green frog, which you see Orchid holding right here. And then that is common. The green frog is common. And then we have the uncommon frogs, which are the orange frog and the pink frog. And then even further, we have the rare frog, which is blue. And the special thing about the blue frog, it glows in the dark. Also, Orchid's eyes glow in the dark, which, you know, maybe you didn't notice. The blue frog glows in the dark. Turn the lights back on. And the final frog, the ultra rare frog, is, of course, the golden frog. Don't jump. Don't jump, Orchid. I'm trying to show off the golden frog. The golden frog. There you go. So there's 5 different frog types. Common, 1 common frog, 2 uncommons, a rare, and then a super rare. And every time you redeem the frog pal, it's randomized which one you'll get. So just a fun little element to have like different frog types. So yeah, just a little detail there. Go ahead and drop that. Won't make you hold that frog anymore, Orchid.
Just what, genius? Spit it out before I lose my patience with your rambling frog nonsense. I'm not here for your awkward stuttering dumbass.
Yeah, I know you're not. No, shush. I still have more stuff to show off. All right. So we got a couple other things worth showing. Okay. Ooh, actually, this one. I need to make sure this one will actually work. If we turn back on the overlay, that should guarantee that it'll show up, because we need to show you the redeems that she interacts with. So as I'm sure you all remember, dear Suki gets terrified of the Boo redeem. Well, Orchid has her own response to Boo.
Boo!
I think... Okay, that one messed up, because I think I said terrified, and that prompted her to be terrified. Hold on. We'll retry that one. She's just going through all the emotions.
Boo, really? Amateur hour. If you want my attention, try harder than that weak little noise, got it?
Okay, I think the gift factory failed there for some reason, but that was basically her response to it.
Boo!
Oh, they're still at the week boo routine? Pathetic. Try scaring me with something new or go die bored somewhere else.
All right, yeah, let's see what maybe will scare you, in fact. I got an idea for what just might happen to spook you a little. Okay, well, she didn't quite respond how I wanted to there. Her responses are a little iffy with the redeem ones. But as one might imagine, the ghost is not terribly thrilled by the presence of Pope Hammond's blessing.
Speechless again? Typical. Try coming up with something smart to say before you embarrass yourself even more.
Oh shush, at least I'm not scared of a hamster pope.
Ha! Finally, some common sense. That hamster pope is literally my nightmare. Reckon you haven't lost all your circuits after all, moron.
Yes, very nice. We can probably leave the chat on now at this point. I think that might be about everything. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, those are all the big things I have to show off. I think I can go ahead and re-enable redeems now. So if you all want to start playing around with her, maybe asking her a few things, talk to her, throw things at her, whatever it is y'all want to do. Let me just make sure that these are all going to be working again. Okay. So redeems and the like should be re-enabled now. If you want to try talking to her, or throwing things at her, or whatever it may be. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Kenobi-Wan61. Ready for some ghostly glow and sass? Don't hold back now.
Yep, she will also say hello to you if you say hello to her.
Hello, Axolotl Queen 23. Say something interesting or get lost. I'm not here for basic chit-chat.
Here, let's... Oop. There we go. All right, let me verify everything's working properly, and then I can, like, you know, answer questions in chat if y'all have any regarding her.
Hello there, I love it witch lol 123. Try not to embarrass yourself too much chatting with me, alright? Let's see if you can keep up. Hey, 123 Vengeful Peridot. About time someone said hi with style. What's up, cutie?
How did you die?
Seriously? That's way too personal. Let's just say it wasn't pretty, and I don't like talking about it. Keep your creepy questions to yourself.
Yeah, so I guess that's actually another part I can touch on. Orchid's backstory. I have a fairly extensive backstory for her that I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about, like, revealing it or, like, you know, disclosing the backstory. Like, obviously I designed her with a lot of elements that allude to her backstory, and I'm kind of trying to figure out the best way to, like, convey it over time. Oh yeah, there's a new animation I forgot to show off. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to sort of convey it, but I did want to build up an element of intrigue.
Enemies?
Cute question, Axolotl Queen 23. But nah, Suki's more like a glorified furball I love to mess with. Friends? Nope. Enemies? More like playful nemesis.
Yeah, that's actually very well put, Orchid. Suki and Orchid don't like each other, which is another thing.
Right? I keep her on her toes, and she tries not to let it make her go all mushy on you. The perfect balance of annoying fluff and lethal sass. Duh.
An RPG Maker game with backstory. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how extensively, because there's also the element of, like, maybe it's better if I just keep her backstory a bit mysterious and only ever, like, allude to it and never, like, outright explain how she died and what all happened with that. Oh. I guess while we're on the topic of it, there's one other little thing I can show. If Orchid would just turn around for us real quickly. A little detail on her back, which might be worth considering, but who knows what's up with that.
Oh, you're the one who brainwashed Hambot? Chat, Orchid brainwashed Hambot. This is not a drill.
Oh no! Brainwashed Hambot sounds like trouble. Better keep an extra watch just in case. Chat.
Did you redeem the wrong companion, chat? Yeah, so there's a little mark on her back, which might further allude. But, you know, I'm going to keep it vague for the time being. Overwatch, like, motion comic of her backstory. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just pull a Blizzard. Maybe I'll pull an Overwatch and just never get into it. I'll imply there's a lot going on and then never actually delve into any of it. Different. Do something to her hair. I don't know. It creates such AI companions, the models at least. So... both Suki and Orchid's models were made using VRoid Studio. It is a free program. You can download it on Steam, and it's designed for making 3D anime-style avatars like this. So, yeah. If you ever want to make your own characters of the like, I would recommend it. It is way simpler than learning how to design an avatar from scratch in like Blender or something. It's not the best program, but it's functional enough that I've been able to make it work. MIG Studio PvE cancel. Hello, Siach, welcome. Laura's implied, exactly. Oh, yes, and before I forget, this is a debut, after all. Where the hell did it go? Hold up. As a special thank you to you all who tuned in to the stream here today, at least on the YouTube side of things, you can use the limited time this stream only command for a free 200 YouTube redeem points with !spook in the chat. Get yourself some free points, everybody. Orchid fan art coming soon. Yeah, I'm curious what y'all think about Orchid's design. I went through quite a bit of sort of design iteration for her. Obviously, she originated as Spooky Co. Like, that was the original character design for her. And then from there, I sort of iterated on it, experimented with a few different like styles, a few different character types, and ended up with, well, the Orchid you see here today. Didn't work. Why is it not working? Hold up.
Don't worry, Suki. You will always be our #1 Fox Queen.
Thank you, Mario Duarte from chat. That means a lot. Someone's got to be the queen around here, right? I'll keep the crown shining bright.
Yeah, but how are you going to keep up with Orchid?
Orchid's creepy, but she's no match for this fox. I'll keep my guard up, and maybe toss in a few surprise moves to throw her off. Don't count me out just yet.
Do you get a message from if someone who tried the spook redeem, try it again, does Hambot give you a message saying you've already... Why is that not working? It's enabled.
I haven't received that kind of message from Hambot yet. If someone tries to spook redeems twice, I guess Hambot would have some way of letting us know. Want me to check it out?
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure why that one isn't working. It's like it's literally just enabled. It says it's on cooldown. Okay, well if it says it's on cooldown, then it should be...
Sounds like the cooldown is working as intended, but maybe something's glitching with the notifications. I can keep an eye on it and test a couple times to figure it out.
That won't be necessary, Suki. Okay, try it now.
I love you, Suki. Never change. BTW, how is your day going?
Thanks so much, BT23s. My day's been good so far, staying vigilant and ready to protect Ian, as always. Hope you're having a nice day too.
Got them? Okay, so it looks like it's working now. I don't know, that was weird. I don't know why it wasn't. Well, I mean, it seems to be working now. Let me know, someone in chat, if it's not working for you. Yeah, and on that note, that is the debut. What we're going to be doing now is we are going to be hopping over to play some Overwatch. And the way we're going to do this is it's going to be its own separate stream. So if you give me a moment to set up the play stream, where we will have Orchid's first ever stream as the main companion. I will redirect this stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, all you got to do is hang out and you'll be redirected to the new stream. And if you're watching on Twitch, you can just hang out and it'll
Hi there.
be the
What do
same.
you think of Suki? Also, isn't Ian's floating head giving you spooky spook?
Hi, Simon T. I think Suki is pretty cool, sharp and strong. Ian's floating head? A little spooky, but nothing I can't handle.
Give me a second to get this set up. All right. All right. Never got your points. I don't know what's going on with this. It's exclamation mark spook, by the way, not spooky. So double check with exclamation mark spook that you're doing it right. All right, goodbye, Axolotl Queen. Thanks for hanging out. It should not be case sensitive. Let's see. All right, try it again, exclamation mark spook. Also, I don't know why the Orchid command's not working now. Maybe there's something weird going on with Hambot. That, like, the redeems aren't working. I don't know what's going on with this. Well, I don't know. I can't hang out here trying to troubleshoot this forever. We're going to hop on over to the other stream, and we're going to run it from there. All right. So, yeah. Orchid, wish everyone a very brief goodbye. We'll be tuning right back in here once we are in the Overwatch.
Yeah, so? You done babbling, or do you want me to shock you for wasting my time here?
Oh my god, why did I even create you?
Because you have terrible taste in ghosts, obviously. But hey, admit it. You wouldn't survive this curse hell without my savage wit keeping you company, dumb robot.
I bring this upon myself. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Hang tight.